Hey, welcome to Plants Are My Therapy. Today I'm going to be talking about Chinese Evergreen. I got fed up with my Chinese Evergreens about a year and a half ago because they kept on getting infected by mealybugs. I treated them just like a lot of people on YouTube told me how to treat them, but it just couldn't stop the mealybugs. So I treated them how I wanted to treat them, and I'll show you later how I did it in this video. But then I was so fed up, I just put them outside and I just left them there. I had about, since I propagated a lot of them, I had about maybe 10 or 12 of them. Most of them my friends wanted, so I gave them away, and the mealybugs never came back. I didn't really care because I've already moved on to peace lilies, but I didn't want to get rid of all of my Chinese evergreens because the original plant was a gift from a very good friend of mine who passed away with cancer. Then I found these Chinese evergreens that could handle low light just as well as the original, and they're beautiful. The dark pink and the light pink. So I went in the backyard to see how many Chinese evergreens I had left, and I had 3 left. I brought them up and the plants look pretty good. I mean, most of these plants, these are the worst of the worst. Everybody took all the nicest evergreens, and these are the worst of the worst. Months outside, and these plants never got reinfected by mealybugs. And if these new cultivars are just as vigorous and resilient against mealybugs after the treatments, I'm going to have a lot of plants, and these plants are beautiful. I mean, look at the colors. I love the dark pink, and even the light pink looks pretty good. But then this plant has mealybugs. I checked it thoroughly when I was at Walmart garden section, and it didn't have any mealybugs, but this plant has mealybugs. Since I knew Chinese evergreens can get mealybugs, I was careful. I repotted this plant, I changed the soil, I kept the pot clean, I took off all the dead leaves that were still on the plant, and the plant looked like it was doing well. Look, there's new shoots that are coming out. But I bet you that I missed something. I bet you someplace in these little leaves, this little litter that was left on that I missed the first time, must have had a mealybug on it. And look, there it is. It only takes one mealybug to make a colony, and for some reason they breed or produce fast, and not all of the mealybugs have that white thing on them. Not all of them are white. Look at this one's white, but some of them are hard to see and they're brown, and they're more mobile than when they have that white fuzz on them. So I went on the internet to find out how people treat mealybugs, and they said with alcohol and a Q-tip, and my blood pressure went up. Do you know how long it's gonna take to clean a plant with a Q-tip? Well, if this has to be, then it has to be. So I got the alcohol, I got the Q-tip, and I started cleaning the plant with the Q-tip. I started taking off those bugs with the Q-tip, and it was ridiculous. The problem is, after I clean the plant with the Q-tip, the mealybugs come back. And I don't have time to keep on cleaning this plant with the Q-tip. I don't have time to keep on addressing this problem. I go over this plant thoroughly and I clean as many bugs, every bug that I can see. I take off anything that looks like a bug or feel like a bug. I go around with this Q-tip to go where I can't go, and I make sure to go around the stems and inside every little crevice I can. After cleaning all the litter off of this plant, finding all the hiding places a mealybug could possibly hide, then I clean this plant like I clean the others, except more gentle since this plant is new and it's so pretty. I spray down this plant thoroughly with neem oil. I mean, I really drench it. I spray everywhere I can. I spray every place I can see, and then I feel the plant. The leaves are very firm and very healthy, and I'm feeling for any bugs that possibly can't be seen. And I'm spraying it in the I'm spraying with this the neem oil, which is in a 2-gallon sprayer. In the sprayer has 2 gallons of water, 2 tablespoons of neem oil, and 1/2 teaspoon of dishwashing liquid. And I'm just drenching this plant everywhere I can, because I don't want to be treating this plant every day or every month or every couple months. I mean, I just want to treat this plant just like I did with the other ones, and the mealybugs don't come back. If the mealybugs come back within a year, then you know it's fine. I will spray the plant again, but this is not a problem that I want to be spending too much time with. And I love neem oil. I can't oversell neem oil. Neem oil was developed in India. The Indians discovered 4,000 years ago, that's about 2000 BCE, that neem oil is an effective pesticide, and it's safe. People eat this. I mean, I wouldn't eat anything from a garden store, but people also use this for treating skin ailments. Neem oil interferes with a bug's life cycle. If sprayed on the eggs don't develop into larvae. If sprayed on larvae don't develop into pupa. If sprayed on pupa, the pupa doesn't hatch into adult insects, and it makes this plant undesirable for insects to eat. At the same time, it doesn't harm beneficial insects like ladybugs and praying mantis. I bought this plant for its leaves, but even if I didn't, I would cut off the flowers because a lot of energy goes into the flowers, and I want this plant to invest all its energies into healing. I drench the soil with neem oil because neem oil doesn't infect the microorganisms in the soil. If you get chemical pesticides will kill everything, the pests that you're trying to get rid of, the beneficial insects, and all the microflora in the soil. You need the microorganisms in the soil to break down the compost and leaf litter into nutrients that the plants can use. And if the neem oil kills pests that are hiding inside the soil, that's even better. Another pest that I'm looking for that I do not want in the house is slugs. Slugs not only eats the plant, but they carry diseases that are harmful to humans. They carry rat lung disease, can cause meningitis, and could have hematodes that could, parasites that could infect humans. And there it is on the side of the pot. Once in a while, I'll take my grandsons outside in the yard early in the morning to look for slugs and African snails just to get them off my property, because I don't want those pests for the health issues to be anywhere on my property. So the boys are pretty good at getting rid of these slugs, and they know how to be careful. So when I'm working in the garden, or when anybody's working in the garden, they know not to be eating, not to be rubbing their eyes, not to be putting their fingers in the mouth. Anyways, after I thoroughly spray down these plants with neem, I trim the plant of any leaves that look like they will cause the plant too much energy to save. After I trim the plant, I'm going to clip out all of the original stalks that I stuck into these pots, which grew all of these new plants. I'm going to lay them out to dry for about a day, day and a half, and then I'm going to put them in water to propagate them again. I noticed that with Chinese evergreens and with other plants with soft stems, it's best to let the cuttings dry for a couple of hours to a day, because I had them rot on me. I apologize. I'm having trouble with my computer, and the footage of where I trimmed the plant of the stalks, it wouldn't play, and it kept on making my computer freeze. So this is a week later, and these are the plants after I trimmed the stalks out of them, and they're doing well. Look at all this new growth. Look at all these new leaves. They're turning a lot more beautiful every day, and it's really encouraging. There's no mealybugs still. There's no aphids or any kind of parasites. There's trees growing in there, but look how nice these plants are grown. And this is the big one that was overgrown, and in a week it looks great. This looks good enough to give away as a gift. I'm going to have to end this video because of technical difficulties, but I hope you were able to pick up some tips from my trials and errors. At the end of this video, I'm afraid to edit anymore, I have the stalks where you will be able to see the root buds coming out. Please like this video. It's very encouraging to me. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm very new. I don't have any subscribers. Thank you for watching. Aloha. Oh, and there are the root buds. Remember, all those new plants started out from these 3 stalks, and they look beautiful. After they start growing, they're going to start sending out new plants from the roots, and they're going to look nice. So don't think that these guys are worthless. Thank you very much. Bye.